Tingles with flyby. Hello and welcome to the Home Shopping Network's show today, where we're showing you these lovely items from Thermo Cafe by Thermos. We have 3 lovely items to show you. But first, let me paint a picture for you. Have you ever been out on a cold and dreary night, maybe a little rain sprinkling around you, getting you wet, and you just feel so cold, and the most heavenly sound is the idea of a nice warm beverage. Your beverage of choice, perhaps a coffee, a tea, a nice rich hot cocoa. And yet you're left with just the rain to greet you. Well, my friends, let this be your experience no more. Let me introduce you to these lovely Thermo Cafe thermoses. We have these amazing thermoses, which are scientifically designed to keep your beverages hot for up to 8 hours, even on the bitterest, coldest, wettest night. Now, the technology behind these amazing thermoses is called a vacuum technology. And I think it'll be easiest to give you a little visual demonstration, even though we can't quite see straight in. This here is the 1 liter thermos. Holds quite a lot of liquid and usually accommodates about 2 to 3 people. It has a nice, easily twisted off lid with a matching stainless steel color to the rest of the thermos. Now this lid also serves as a cup. So if you think you're going to have to be drinking straight from the bottle, think again, because you have a cup with you wherever you go. As you look on the top of the stopper here, we can see, let me turn that the right way for you. We have the pour section, the arrow indicating which way to turn to open it, and which way to turn to close it. So, I'll turn it this way to open. And you can feel it's a really nice, strong seal. They only use the highest quality materials at Thermos, and they have the best reputation in the business for vacuum flasks, which is why I think we all tend to call them thermoses. You can see this little opening here, which is where these little pour arrows are pointing towards. And that's designed so that on that cold night, as you want to pour your hot beverage into your cup, you don't even have to take the stopper completely out and let that steam out. You can just pour it and then close it back up. But I'm going to open it to show you how the full stopper comes off. So this is the full stopper. You can see it has this lovely silicone ring to provide a lovely vacuum seal. can hear a little echo when you talk on top of these. Always interesting. So what I want to show you now is if you look down the barrel here, there's a 1 liter volume inside, but you can probably see that it looks a little narrower on the inside than it does on the outside. And perhaps you would think it's just a bit of air between to help buffer the coolness. But what actually happens is as this is manufactured, the air is vacuumed out. And that's why this is called a vacuum flask. So there's actually no molecules between this side and the inside, which is what gives this such amazing thermal properties. So let's go ahead and pop our lid back on. Now I've been speaking to you from the perspective of the cold, dim, dreary nights, but this is also very suitable for a hot, sunny day on the beach. You can store a milkshake in here. The Thermo Cafe by Thermos is no respecter of temperatures. It will keep hot things hot and cold things cold. Now they do recommend when you are going to fill your thermos, about 10 minutes prior, fill the bottle up with the water at the temperature closer to the item that you'll be filling it with. So if you're going to be putting hot soup in there, then filling this with very warm water will help acclimate it so that you don't lose a lot of heat just by putting it into the container. In that same vein, when you are putting in something cold, if you can fill it up with some refrigerated water, that will help chill the interior metal so that doesn't have to take the heat away from, it doesn't heat up your frozen item that you want to put in there. So this is the 1 liter option. Now, as I said, this is good for a family of about 2 to 3. It's great for date night, for a couple who want to go out on a stormy night to the beach and gather around the fire and have a nice warm soup. Very nice for that. Or you have a drink, probably enough for about 3 full servings of drink. So it's very handy for those proportions. I'm going to move this to the side. We will get back to that. The next one that we have is this lovely, this has a 2 liter exterior, 1.8 liter interior. Yes, it's quite a massive, massive thermos. This is a real powerhouse and good for a family of about 4 to 5. It has lots of amazing features, so let's just start by opening it up. So, again we have the matching stainless steel lid, and this gives you a nice oversized cup size. You can see how large that is. Just lovely to hold in the hand, and just imagine drinking it right into your mouth. So the other feature that I really like about this particular model is it already has an included secondary cup. So this just sits perfectly inside as you have the cup on top, you can just really easily pop that white cup in. So you have 2 cups inbuilt in this lovely deluxe-sized thermos. There are a couple nice features as well in the stopper of this thermos. So you have this really wide opening around here, but you also have this narrow opening here. And that's designed for 2 purposes. Your wide opening is designed for soups or that sort of thing, where you need a bit more space to get your chunky things out. And then you have this smaller opening if you have liquids in there. Then this is great for just letting a little bit out, so you can just pour those out. So let's go ahead and we'll take, and you can just feel it as you're opening this up. You can just feel the amazing seal. That silicone is very strong, and you know it's going to keep that vacuum seal really doing its job. You can just see this amazing silicone seal right on the edge. You can also see the secondary silicone seal. I'll actually turn that so you can see how this comes out. I think I really sealed it quite well the last time. There we go, taking that out. And so you can see there's the secondary seal. And this does have, you can see it's really nice for pouring out of there. So we'll just go ahead, pop that one. There is grooving on the inside here, so you just need to put it down into the non-grooved space, and then it should turn in fine from there, just like so. So that gives you a nice seal. Now I'm just going to give you a nice brief look down the inside of this, so you can see just a really nice quality interior that we have. And you can see that it does have that differentiation, so it's about 1.8 liters on the inside because the exterior is about 2 liters. So let's just go ahead and we'll close this one back up. And just really enjoying that nice, strong seal on that. Just pop that cup on. And then just easily turn it on, and it locks into place. Now you'll notice there are a couple features that are different on this particular one. Let me just remove that for a moment from the top. So you'll see that we do have a handle which is inbuilt on this 2-liter version. So it's designed with a nice little bend so you can pull it just like that, and you can easily hold it. And then when you're done, you can just push it back into place, and it sits flush against the bottle. I love this feature. It's so nice to be able to go out and not have to worry about, do you have a bag to carry it in, or is your shoulder going to get sore, anything like that. You'll just be able to carry it. And then you have this additional strap as well, which is adjustable fully adjustable to be the length you want it to with this particular pieces. And then it is completely removable as well, as you saw earlier. And it just pops in very easily, just like that. So I love this larger version. This is great for the little bit larger families or a group outing, because it fits the 1.8 liters. And this actually makes a great pair for a larger family. You have food for about 4 to 5 in here, and you still have beverages in here as well. So this is the set that we're looking at today. But wait, we have the final item in the set today, the free gift. Maybe when you're trying to fill a thermos, you've had some issues with things splashing around, or you're putting soup in and only half of it actually ends up in the thermos, and nobody wants to have that experience. And that's why we have this beautiful wide-mouthed funnel, which fits both sizes and can very easily funnel in any drinks, soups, or beverages that you need to put in your thermos. So this is the set that we have today. All 3 items. You get these 2 items with the free gift of the funnel. So please call our line now if you are interested. We are offering free shipping for the first 20 callers, so be sure to get in. We're glad you've joined us today, and we'll see you next time on the Home Shopping Network. Goodbye.